Hello again from my front porch, and welcome to October 2018. It is cold and dreary here in Iowa. Oh, well, I guess it's, time to start getting used to more miserable weather. I don't mind fall as much, especially early fall, but as it gets closer to winter, and certainly when things become winter, not a fan. Although I've lived through, well, now it's going to be 51 of them, and yet I'm still here. Oh, but this time it did defeat me. I tried to get as much through October as I can before turning on the furnace, but I just couldn't do it. The couple nights ago, the last couple of nights of September, it got down substantially chilly in the house, down quite cool, to the point that I was bundled up in sweatpants and sweatshirt and trying to layer on some blankets, and finally I was like, you know what, this is stupid, just turn the heat on. So I did, and it fixed things, and now everything feels nice and livable again in the house. But I didn't even make it to October. I had to fire up the furnace. But speaking of firing things up, my good buddy Alan Feirer, who spells his last name completely different from the fire that lights the furnace, but still, Alan is helping light a little bit of a furnace for the sales of my book, Learning While Working. See, remember this guy? We haven't talked about him in a while. But yeah, Learning While Working, my book. Yes, it's still out there. You can get it on Amazon and Barnes & Noble and Goodreads and Google Books and everywhere where you can buy any decent kind. Oh, and of course, td.org/SOJT, which is the actual publisher, the folks at ATD. That's the nice publisher folks there. But anyway, my good buddy Alan Feirer, he put together, you remember the top 10 video that I did with my daughter Ashley? Well, I've started now doing some of those with other people, with other individuals, and eventually what I'm going to do is I'm going to produce some versions of it where I'm going to have different people. I'm going to pull the highlights from different ones of them and stitch them together into montage, little, different people doing the top 10s. But for now, I want to spotlight the individuals that are doing these for me and give them a nice little shout out. So here, doing a fantastic version of the top 10 is my good buddy and fellow training professional, Alan Feirer. Take it away, Alan.
Hi there. I'm Alan Feirer, speaker, trainer, author, consultant, and friend of Paul Smith, I think. I make this video out of the goodness of my heart and under no duress or pressure or pestering from Paul whatsoever. Paul wants everyone to know that there are 10 awesome ways to help him sell more copies of his book. Here are some ways that you can help sell more copies of Learning While Working by Paul Smith. Buy a copy of the book. Buy a lot of copies of the book. Brag on social media that you know the author really, really well. Post positive reviews of the book on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Goodreads, 1-800-CEO-READ, or anywhere books are reviewed online. Here's one that's worked for me. Ask your local library when they will add the book to their collection, and ask other library patrons to request the book even before it gets ordered. Create a buzz. There's a Learning While Working Facebook page. Like it. Share it. Share it again. Share it a third time. Christmas is coming up. If you're the type to buy Christmas presents and shove them in socks, please consider stuffing Learning While Working in a sock for Christmas. Paul's going to have some book signing events. Check his Facebook page, the Facebook page for Learning While Working, his runaway best-selling book. Check the Facebook page for the book to see when those events are. Big one coming up at Barnes & Noble. Be there. Buy a couple of copies and sell one of them on eBay as a rare limited first edition at a huge markup to create a buzz. Recommend the book to your company and suggest that they use it as a book study and buy copies for every single employee. Yeah, even the part-time and contract ones. Everyone needs to read this book. Post selfies of yourself reading that book in all kinds of locations. Interesting places, pretty places, homey places, exotic places, so that people will see that everywhere is a great place and every time is a great time to bury themselves in Learning While Working by Paul Smith. I'm Alan Feirer, and I highly recommend that you execute all of these ideas at your earliest convenience. Thanks for watching. And I want you to know that I do this just out of loyalty to Paul and our great friendship over the years, and out of no self-serving need on my part. I, Alan Feirer, trainer, speaker, consultant, and author, able to be found at groupdynamic.net online, and ready to help you and your organization meet their goals. I do this out of no self-serving motives at all, unless you live in Madison County, where I'm running for county supervisor. So I would certainly appreciate your vote if you live in Madison County this November 6th. Thanks for watching. Oh yeah, and buy that book. What's it? Oh yeah, Learning While Working. Thank you.
I love that. I tell you, when he sent me the raw video of that before I edited the stuff, I literally was watching it and I was very literally laughing out loud. It was Alan and I have a very similar sense of humor, and I thought it was also the Christmas stuff, the stuff a copy. I love that. Loved it. And in case you're wondering, I did encourage him to not only put in the plug for his own company stuff at the end, but to also put in a plug for his being a candidate for Madison County Supervisor. I don't live in Madison County. I can't vote for him, but I'm more than happy. He is a great guy. You know, if you want to elect people to office who are good, solid individuals, you're not going to do much better than Alan Feirer. So if you live in Madison County, Iowa, please vote for him. Come up in this next election, because you won't be disappointed. I haven't read up anything about his politics. Honestly, I haven't even looked at what he's saying he's going to do I haven't looked at any of that stuff. Doesn't matter. Alan is a great guy. I just know he's a great guy. He's level-headed and he's really funny. So there you go. Thanks, Alan, for plugging my book. There's my plug back for you. All right, with that, I'll see y'all next time from my front porch.